Ciao! Jesus.
I'm trying to think of new ways to say hi to all of you who are watching Press Start TV.
What's wrong with hi?
Well, I've done that one before.
But it's simple.
I could do hello. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff to go over with you today. Some amazing stuff. First, we'll get into some news. A lot of good stuff there. Then we'll cover our picks for console of the year as the year wraps up. And then, of course, we'll head into the game of the year, Press Start TV edition, our first ever award. So exciting. Of course, with us today, we have Nine. As always, we have Sam.
Hey.
And you might recognize this guy right here, Mr. Gage. Welcome back, Gage.
Hi.
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 See, he gets it.
That's okay. All right, let's get into it. First on the agenda, Miyamoto states that they are working on their next console, which big shocker.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't they be?
I think it was.
That would be kind of a dumb move not to be.
They were just going to take 10 years off.
Well, you know, I guess in conversation, though, people have been speculating that Nintendo's going to try to wrap it up because they just haven't been able to, sales-wise, they've kind of been behind the gun a little bit there.
I mean, that first couple 8 months, 12-month period.
For the Wii U was just
pretty
rough.
terrible. So if I were them, I'd be thinking, well, what else can we do instead?
Well, I mean, and everybody, once they started seeing, oh, we're losing money, you know, people started saying, well, maybe they should hang it up.
A lot of people are just trying to lobbying for Nintendo games on other consoles too.
Yeah.
But
Which I didn't think was.
I think we covered a little while back. Nintendo could lose like 250
They could
million,
lose
something crazy
a boatload of money and
for
still
like the next 20 years
survive.
and still be around.
Yeah, I mean that's Nintendo.
Yeah.
So.
But I think it was Iwata that said that it would be foolish to think that they're not already working on one as soon as the Wii U
Last
came
one's
out.
done.
Yeah. And I think it's foolish to think that the other two aren't working on one.
I
Yeah.
guarantee they're working on it.
But the Wii U was under the microscope there because sales were down. Everybody was like, "What are we? You know, we are losing a lot of money." But the statement that he came out and said was, "We are not going to give up on the Wii U, and we're not going to release the next gen console until Wii U owners are satisfied."
Right.
I thought that was just an awesome statement. In other words, we're going to put out some good games worth buying this system for, right?
Yeah.
I think they have.
So far.
So
They've
far,
had quite a few this year.
yeah, they're doing pretty good.
Well, yeah, this year, what? Mario Kart,
Bayonetta, Smash Bros.
Smash Bros.
Bayonetta's doing really good. They announced the Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
A game
on
that
the
I
up.
kind of like, the NES remix. I thought that was really cool.
That's yeah.
It's really good stuff. Anyway, so they're working on the next gen console. Do they change it up again? Nintendo's kind of been, you know, I remember when the NES came out, the Power Pad came out, the Zapper came out. They were ahead of their time.
Zapper was cool.
It
They're
made
also
sense.
working on a knitting apparatus for the thing too.
Oh,
that
come
never
on.
saw the light of day.
So,
Yeah.
But you know,
cool.
it only made sense for them to get to the Wii, right? With the motion control, because they were already doing that kind of stuff. The Power Glove, everybody's seen that movie?
Yeah, but if you ever actually used a Power Glove,
It's tough.
it doesn't work like this. It does
Well,
not
again,
work like they do in the movies.
But they were ahead of their time.
Yeah, I agree.
the idea.
I completely agree with that.
So the Wii U, they added the pad, of course, but do they?
I don't think the pad was enough to send them in a direction they wanted to go.
Will we see them release a console where it's just controller?
No.
No.
I
No.
don't think they'll ever go back to just the controller. I think they may again try to reinvent the controller.
Something else. Take it even further.
Yeah.
But I mean, they've already done everything I can think of, so it's just.
That's why you don't work for Nintendo.
Exactly. That's exactly right. My research and development skills are zero.
Not on the resume.
Speaking of Nintendo, I can't wait to see what they come up with. Everybody's kind of always anxious to see what they come up with, so we'll keep you posted on that as soon as we have more information. But also a great game on the Nintendo GameCube. Some of you might be familiar with this game, Eternal Darkness. Eternal Darkness was absolutely an amazing game, survival horror game, just one of the best. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it or not, but they did announce that they're doing renewing the IP.
They renewed the IP for like the second straight year, and still no announcement of a game.
But that's encouraging.
So.
So what does that mean exactly?
They could do it. They could be doing it for a couple different reasons. They could be doing it because A, somebody wants to buy the Eternal Darkness name and make it for other consoles, which they don't want to happen.
Right.
Or B, they're actually going to work on another game, which would be amazing because the first one is just wickedly awesome.
I'm going to go with C, all of the above.
All the above.
So I'm a person who's never played Eternal Darkness. Can you sell me on that game right now? Should I be excited for this?
This game scares you in ways you can't even possibly imagine.
It's a twisted story.
The story is really good.
At the time when it came out, it was just like,
It made people cry.
It was
Yes,
different.
because that's what I want in a game. I want to cry.
If you're playing a survival horror game, you want to cry tears.
You're looking for
Real
something this
tears.
kind of experience, but and the other thing was, it was on a Nintendo console.
Yeah.
That was
It was on the
bizarre.
GameCube, which just shocked
It was like
people.
nobody knew it was going to be this good. Believe the hype. That's all I could say.
Seriously.
It's
have to do a
worth
Let's Play.
checking out.
Say, my hype train's kind of stalled at the moment, so we'll see.
All right, some of you, also another news, Microsoft news rather, some of you might be playing the Halo 5 beta, which was available for, I think, the dashboard.
Xbox preview members.
Yeah.
Yep, preview members. And it becomes live to everybody on the 29th. So you'll want to
couple
check that
days.
out. Did you get a chance to hop on there?
So I am a preview member. Installed it and everything. Didn't get a chance to touch it till Saturday. It came out Sunday. Tried to play it. Servers were down.
Okay.
So
I haven't played
Just
it
like
myself.
Master Chief Collection, it's suffering from severe plague.
Man, they're working on that though.
something's leaking in there or something.
Yeah. But Halo 5. I did talk to a couple people that have had a chance to play it, and so far it's different. Is the response that I've gotten? It's different. It's not your typical
Is it
Halo
good
game.
different or bad different?
They're used to it and they love it now. But when they first
Okay.
play it, there's a recognizable difference.
I think that's what most shooter games
Well,
are.
and
Yeah,
even with talking about Master Chief Collection, it's different from Halo 2, and people that adjust to it say they love it based on where they're going with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be exactly the same, because who wants exactly the same?
Yeah, as long as it's in the
realm
better
of-
interest of the
player.
series and the game. There's 2 maps available, of course. That's it, but that's okay. Again, that beta is available to everyone on the 29th. And lastly, in the news segments, we have the Minecraft story mode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Telltale Games working on a Minecraft game.
They are just blowing stuff out of the water right now.
If it wasn't, I would kind of like, what are you going to do?
It's Minecraft. Like, what kind of story
See,
are
we
you
had the same
gonna have?
conversation when we talked about the movie. Where do you take a Minecraft movie? Where do you take a
You know what
Minecraft
else?
story game?
It's like the Lego movie. First time I
Nobody-
heard
yeah.
it, but when I heard it, I was just like, what are they going to do? How are you going to make a whole movie out of Lego stuff?
And it was awesome.
And it was awesome. Everything
Everything is
about the
awesome.
movie was
Everything is awesome.
No, everything is awesome.
But
guy.
all I got to say is they did pick the right people to do it. They are
Yeah,
an
I mean,
amazing
Telltale
company.
Games is
Everything they churn out.
Walking
stuff.
Dead,
Love.
awesome. Tales of the
Borderlands.
Borderlands is
Oh my
hilarious.
gosh.
And the Game of Thrones is the first time they've actually upped their graphical interest in games because they want it to be as close to the show and book as possible.
Yeah.
Also, The Wolf Among Us, don't miss that one.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did do that too, and that's really good.
I heard the Borderlands thing was pretty funny.
It's
Oh,
really
it's
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Like,
Haven't had a chance to
laughing and laughing and laughing.
Well, all I can say is Telltale, make sure you get that right, because that is, as you already know, a massive entity, and people are going to want to make sure that goes across good. So when we get back, we'll be talking of who won Console of the Year in our opinion, right after this. Okay, welcome back.
We are the viewers.
Hey!
Reach out and grab.
So, we just got done talking about a lot of cool stuff. Now we're going to talk about, in our opinion, who won 2014 as far as the big 3 goes. I guess we could technically throw PC out there as well, but what we'll do is we'll vote.
Technically, we don't have to either.
We don't have to.
Most of the stuff that came out on consoles also came out on PC. so
If
it's
someone
just first-party
had
exclusives
a
again.
very compelling reason or vote or just desire to vote, then
Yeah.
we'll throw it
If
out.
someone.
Anyway, there's only 4 of us doing this one, so what we'll do is we'll vote on each one we think, and then we will decide overall
you know,
who had the best
we
year.
could ask that guy.
Yeah, Nate's.
not mic'd up.
By the way, Nate is behind you, and you can't see him, but we'll have
Scare the viewers.
If we need a deciding vote, we can ask that guy.
we'll have Nate come in on the Game of the Year award, which is right after this as well. So let's get started. 2014, a lot of good games.
Oh,
A lot of good
ton
games.
of good
It's
games.
a good, no consoles came out, so it was all about the games. And I think 2015 is going to be even better for sure.
I think 2015 is going to see a landslide of first-party
it's
titles
like-
on all 3 consoles.
Hey, we're all out here. Let's make it fun, right? That's what it's about. So anyway,
Complete.
Yeah.
incomplete.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Sam, let's start with you down there. 2014, who is your opinion of who won it at a Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft?
Well, as a computer gamer, I would love to go for a computer, but since
All they've had
we're
is-
saying consoles, I'll have
they've
to
had is
go
WoW.
with the PlayStation because I actually went out and bought a PlayStation. So
What was
Yeah.
the reason for you to do that?
Starts with the D. Destiny.
Destiny?
I went out and bought the Destiny PlayStation.
white bundle?
The white one.
But have you bought other games for your PlayStation?
Yeah, I have Garden Warfare,
Nice.
so that's about
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
a great game.
It is a good game.
Be on that list.
So Destiny, but Destiny also came out on the Xbox
it.
One.
It did, but I've owned an Xbox way back when it was just Xbox, and
Sure.
just didn't like the controller.
Well, they've
I
come a
know.
long way. Yeah,
I know.
imagine that.
I'm not the only one.
I don't like. I don't like it. It just.
Glad I'm not the only one. Thank you for
It's
that.
funny that the Duke has gone from being absolutely hated to like some people actually dig it now because it's just such...
they're more expensive than the regular S controllers now.
I learned how to play basketball with that dude.
They used to hurt people with them. It was just...
I mean, Batman uses those now.
Yeah.
Instead of batarangs.
Anyway, they're Batmobile wheels. Like, anyway.
So PlayStation,
PlayStation.
is Sony. Great year. They've done a lot of things, but that is your vote.
That's
so-
my vote.
Okay, moving on. Gage,
Man,
2014. What do you got?
I played a lot of stuff this year on a lot of different consoles. I am a huge Xbox One person, huge Microsoft person. However, I am picking the Wii U as my console.
Ah, really?
Curveball.
I put a lot of time into the Wii U this year, and that was just games. Like my Xbox I use for TV and YouTube and Netflix, all that good stuff too. So I get that. When I turned my Wii U on, it was just video games over
Right.
and over and over. Like I couldn't stop playing Mario Kart. Smash Bros was awesome. 3D Mario World, all just phenomenal stuff.
Yeah.
And then even when I want to go back to and play my Xbox, I'm like, all right, let me play Far Cry 4 a little bit, and then I end up playing Smash Bros for 6 hours. I don't know what it is. It's got a.
It's
like
Smash
Stockholm
Bros,
syndrome.
man.
I can't
It's
stop
Smash
playing.
Bros.
Honestly, if I was gonna get another console, it'd be a Wii U.
Yeah,
it's
It would be a
great.
Wii U.
Smash is great because you start and you're like, oh, I'll just get a couple matches in, and then
Next thing
you
you
look at the
know,
clock and
6
it's 4
hours.
hours
later.
hours
later.
go by and you're
Yeah,
like,
and
eh.
then it's January and you don't know why, but so I am picking the Wii U.
That is an interesting pick. I mean, again, the Wii U we talked about earlier, just under the gun because the sales have been down, but they have put on some great games.
Yeah,
and
like I talked about this a little earlier. If you look at their Metacritic score and their top first-party games, there's 16 that are above an 85.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all they have is first
16.
party. So
I don't care. 16 games is still better than 9 on both other consoles. I'll
pretty
take those
good.
first-party games.
just saying.
It's not about first or third party. It's about what's better.
16.
Quality-wise.
Metacritic, check that out. I'd like to see that list. All the games that are on there.
Yeah.
Third-party games are sometimes broken.
First party games on some consoles are really broken.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Anyway.
that.
So I'll go. So for me, I believe they all had a good year because again, it was all about the games. They did move some consoles this holiday season, of course. Some good first-party titles and all. I agree. I think Smash and Mario Kart, Mario, even Bayonetta, a lot of the games on the Wii U, they made up a lot of ground because there just wasn't any like. I consider Smash and Mario Kart and those games even bigger than AAA titles on the Wii U because it's like if you have a Wii U, you're going to go out and buy this.
And if you say Nintendo, everybody's like, yeah, I play Smash Brothers.
Or Mario.
Or Mario Kart. Yeah, I mean, they go hand in hand.
To their credit, there's a ton of other options out there on the Wii U, but they made those games awesome, which they should be, and that's their their premier stuff. So an amazing choice. I think for Microsoft, they suffered because of their original decisions with the console. They're still trying to pick up the pace. They're trying to get some good games out there. I think they're going to have a great 2015.
Certainly turned it around
Definitely.
towards the end of the year. I mean,
they made some price cuts to the console, so overall the company's doing some good things, and I think
Phil
they'll.
Spencer.
Yeah, I think
Phil
they'll
Spencer.
pick it up. Sony has done an amazing job, in my opinion. I haven't seen some things take off, like PlayStation TV or these things, or the
Vita TV,
the online thing you buy games.
PlayStation Now.
Yeah,
You don't even know the name of it.
I haven't been into all that, but they are putting out a lot of games. They made a lot of announcements. They have some good first-party stuff. I can't wait for the first-party stuff. So for me, I got to call it a draw. I'm sorry, between Sony and Nintendo.
You're letting me down.
I'm so sorry, but I can't pick an overall winner. I think they both had great years, and so with that being
We're
said,
at 50-50. 9?
9.
So
What do
I'm
you
the
got?
deciding vote, huh?
You're the deciding vote.
I just wanted to let you know before you get into this vote, PlayStation doesn't have Amiibo.
And I just want you to know, you're totally wrong on what I'm going to call. So
cool.
I'm actually giving it to the Wii U.
Oh!
Hey.
So, and my reasoning is PlayStation had a great year, Xbox had a great year, but the Wii U had the biggest year in terms of first-party titles. There was nothing on either of the other two consoles that really stood out. I mean, Master Chief Collection, yeah, moved consoles, but it was broken.
Yeah.
And it turned a lot of people down. Destiny came out on both of those systems,
Sure.
but you can't get Smash, and you can't get Mario Kart, and you can't get Mario
You know-
on anything but a Wii U.
And the other thing, you're right, the Amiibos are a big deal, but
Oh, yeah.
they
It's like the most legal addictive thing ever.
if you're looking at the success, they're the biggest turnaround for sure.
Oh, yeah.
With the Nintendo Wii U.
Yeah.
Okay, so Press Start TV's official console winner 2014, the Nintendo Wii U.
I think
Congratulations.
for the record, Nate would have picked the Wii U also.
I'm going to go. I'm
Pretty
gonna go
sure
ahead and say
Nate would
he's
have picked
probably
the
gonna do that. We'll have Game of the Year right after this. Hey, welcome back. So let's get into the coveted Press Start. First ever Game of the
I
Year
thought you were going to say first annual.
winner.
How's it coveted if it's the first one?
Because no one else has one.
Because this is a
I
big
guess that's a
deal.
good point. Nobody else has one.
It's the rarest
Nobody,
award ever. Because no one has one.
This-
Nobody has one.
So we're going to cover. If you've been following our show, you've seen our nominees, and I'm going to go over those nominees with you really quick. So pardon me for going down and reading because we went over a lot not too long ago. Here are the nominees for Game of the Year. We had Super Smash Bros., Destiny, Shadows of Mordor, Dark Souls 2, Halo Master Chief Collection, Mario Kart 8, Alien Isolation, Far Cry 4, Watch Dogs, and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
That's a list.
The list.
That's a good
Again,
size.
2014 was a good year.
Yeah, and
a
you know most
Year full of games.
award shows only have like 4, maybe 5 nominations for Game of the Year. We've got like 10, 12 there.
You know, they're all deserving. Some of them have issues, sure, but you know, and you know who you are.
Dun dun dun.
But on the other hand, it was a good year for gaming, and you know, there's a lot of good stories to be told, a lot of good campaigns, a lot of good multiplayer experiences, a lot of good online interaction, and just all kinds of fun stuff. And I think again, 2015 is going to be very
Even
exciting.
better.
But let's narrow this down to our top 3.
Done.
Okay,
Done.
Got it.
which I think we've already done.
I think we did this already. Deja vu.
I think it's pretty clear who it is, though.
Okay, so our top 3,
winner
we've
is?
talked about this, and this is our pick for the top 3 games of 2014. First on the list, Mario Kart.
Great choice.
Easy.
Awesome.
The only game
Pink Gold Peach.
that I was
Gold
skeptical about skeptical
about it for a
about is
My girl.
Call of Duty. Call of Duty,
Call of Duty's really good.
man.
Mark,
I really like what Sledgehammer did with Call of Duty. Like they pulled
Just-
it out of the water for me.
It's by far and away, no offense, better than Ghost, but it is a better game. It just is.
around
It's
better.
fun. It's funner.
It's fun.
And and what's the date on Zombies?
I don't know the date.
January.
I just know that it's coming out January.
January 2015, Zombies is coming with Season Pass on Call of Duty, by the way. But the campaign's great, multiplayer's good, millions of people across the world playing that game. But just slipped out of the cut for us for Game of the Year. Mario Kart gets the nod. Give me some reasons why we put Mario Kart on there. I know mine.
It's like, it's so pretty.
It's Mario Kart,
It's
man. Like,
amazing.
It's one of those games you can play with your friends either online or in the same room. I mean, there's nothing better than
I prefer to play it in the
You know,
same room.
Agreed.
exactly. I mean, I do
Because-
too.
It's not even like friends who play video games.
It's
like
so
all
much
friends who
Yeah.
More
play Mario
thrilling
Kart.
to be sitting next to a person and blue shell them and then get up and scream in their face.
So we know how you play.
Oh yeah.
He's the one screen.
You know what's interesting
I'm
though?
definitely
For
the
me in Nintendo games, I don't even think about playing online like I do like a Call of Duty or a Destiny or a game like that.
It's a get together kind of thing, not a
Because that was how it was on the 64, GoldenEye.
GoldenEye, dude. Like
You know,
I was talking about this
just
earlier today.
Yeah.
We would have like 15 people waiting to swap out controllers. You die, you swap the controller.
Oh, dude, it was just, good memories of those multiplayer games. So Mario Kart made the list. It is very, very smooth. They added a ton of tracks, gameplay. I think there's more coming out
yeah,
with
with that DLC
DLC.
stuff, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Link is going to be a Mario Kart, so now it should be Nintendo Kart. I don't know. But
Nintendo Kart.
definitely made the top 3. Moving on to the next game, we added Destiny to the list.
Destiny.
Destiny at E3, we saw one game of the show by far.
180 some odd awards.
It's just a crazy. Destiny, of course, from Bungie, an amazing game. They did a great job with it. Again, yes, there are issues,
But they fixed, it's not like they're waiting months and months and months to fix issues.
No,
Like,
they're definitely
they fixed
fixing
them.
things as fans bring them to light, but at the same time, they need to be more careful in their decision making for some things. Because they're also, when they fix something, seriously, they need to be more careful in their decision making because they've ruined a lot of features for people who have put time and effort into this game already.
I think they're careful. I think they're aware of what's going on. I mean, I've been following what they're doing. The thing I do like about them is they do listen, and
Deej is very active in the Bungie forums.
but I don't. If you go online and look at the numbers, the people that are playing and all this kind of fun stuff, I think it's in their app and all that kind of stuff. It is mind-boggling how many people are playing this game. I mean, it's insane.
It's the best Halo game of the year.
It's a good game.
Best Halo
one of the
ever.
best experiences of social gaming that's out there. So to be credited for that, one of the reasons it came into our top 3. And lastly, we put Super Smash Brothers on the list. It's hard
Smash
to deny Smash Bros, man. That's just
It's the same
there a
reason
bad Smash
for
Bros?
Mario Kart. You get
Is there a
people-
bad Smash Bros?
Yeah, Brawl.
I disagree. I think Brawl, but it's still fun. It's
still
Still
good.
move consoles.
Yeah.
Like,
You can still get your friends together and beat the crap out of them.
My friends come to my house when I'm playing Brawl.
How big of an improvement was Wii U?
Pretty, from Brawl
Yeah.
specifically, pretty big.
Yeah,
It's a
I
lot
agree.
better. However, they ruined one of my characters.
Which one?
Falco.
Oh, yeah?
His down air, it's gone.
So-
so mad.
So, Smash Bros. Made the list because a ton of characters, looks beautiful, great gameplay.
52 fighters.
I mean, a lot of different gameplay options, and like we talked about earlier on the show, you can start playing it. You think you're just going to do a little bit of here, or what else am I going to do? Hours and hours go by. That's what it means to be a fun game, is to have fun, enjoy it, lose
yeah.
track of time,
it happens.
all that kind of thing. So,
And make fun of your friends.
Also, it's an amazing looking game too.
Yes.
These
Let's-
just HD Nintendo games are great.
so let's do this. Let's go down our list, and we'll pick an overall winner. 9, what do you got? Game of the year for you, 2014.
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers.
Awesome.
Okay. Simple enough.
Smash Brothers, awesome.
Gage, what do you got? 2014 Game of the Year.
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers as
Awesome.
well.
You're not going to give it to Pink Gold Peach?
I mean, she's not in the game yet.
Yeah, that's
Nate?
true.
Sam, what do you got? 2014 Game of the Year.
I really want to go with Destiny, but I'm gonna have to give it to Smash Bros.
Really?
Yeah, as much fun as Destiny is, Smash Bros is even more fun when I can throw 9 off a podium.
Yeah, 9 falls a lot. That's just that
Seems to be in
You
any
can
game.
double jump. Hit it twice.
For me,
I do,
Game of the Year
and I still fall.
is definitely I'm just gonna have to call a draw again. No, I'm just kidding.
you got to stop doing that, man. You need to start making a
It's
decision.
between Destiny and Smash Bros. Mario Kart was a phenomenal game, but I am gonna give the nod to Smash Bros. As well.
Clean sweep.
It's just
Awesome.
it's a lot of fun. So our 2014 Game of the Year is Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. There you have it. Congratulations, Nintendo, on an amazing game. Look forward to next year, 2015, and we'll be bringing you a lot more of info on all gaming, news, interviews, trailers, previews, all that kind of stuff. Our show is going to be expanding a lot. We'd love to have you with us. Check us out at youtube.com/PSVGTV or facebook.com/PressStartVG. That's all the time we have for you right now. Until next time.
Bye.
See ya.
Love you.
Bye-byes.